Today I'm going to show you how to go from this to this. My ultra minimal travel vlogging setup. What's up, my super troopers? If we haven't met yet, I'm Peter and I'm a venture capitalist turned content creator here in San Francisco. I recently traveled through Europe for 2 months and I hiked the Camino de Santiago from Portugal to Spain for over 100 kilometers. Every day you're carrying everything in your backpack with you. It basically forced me to develop an ultra minimalist travel vlogging setup that balances having a really high quality image, but it's also super lightweight and easy to use.
After trying out a bunch of cameras, mics, gimbals,
this is the best minimalist travel vlogging setup I found. All right, I'm here in San Francisco at the 16th Avenue steps. We're now shooting on the DJI Pocket 2. This thing is basically the ideal vlogging camera. It has great image quality, shoots at 4K, is super stable. I learned this from Johnny Harris and Nathaniel Drew's travel course. Stabilization is the key to turn your travel vlogging from doing it for fun on your cell phone to all right, I'm gonna start running and you can see how that is. I haven't gone to the gym today. Whew. How is that? Let's start climbing these stairs. You're gonna see that this camera, basically, I'm going up the stairs, how smooth it is. Well, the one thing I really like about this camera is the focal length and the shot selection it gives you. The wide angle lens, it's a 20mm full frame equivalent lens. It's perfect for vlogging. It gets perfect for these talking headshots. It gets a lot of the background in there. Whereas an APS-C, even the 16mm wide lens is like more cropped like this. And so right now my arm is outstretched and see how much I can take in there. All right, let's talk about image quality. You can shoot in 4K 60p. The image from the camera, for such a small camera, it's a really amazing image. It's never gonna look as good as, say, a full frame camera with a prime lens. You're not gonna get that much bokeh, but it definitely looks better than most, if not all, cell phones. For pictures, I use my cell phone, and I also use it for close-up shots. Another thing I really love about this camera is how light it is. And because it's so light, you can walk around like this for like days. Now this small gimbal, it's about 4 or 5 pounds compared to the DJI Pocket, which is about a quarter pound. Because it's so small, it makes it really nice for just vlogging in public. It makes it so much more low-key. A lot of times when you're traveling, you might want to shoot B-roll of yourself, like walking across something. With this do-it-all handle with the creator combo, you can actually monitor my phone. I can control exactly how I want the shot. All right, let's talk about tripods. A lot of times when I was traveling, I found that it's really nice to just get a nice locked off shot. When you're traveling, I've tried giving my camera to people, but they didn't get the shot I wanted. So the DJI Pocket, you can just attach this tripod here, place this anywhere to get a nice stable shot. Game changer, because you don't have to carry around this big old thing in your backpack. When I lived in LA, my film and director friends, they all told me you can get away with okay video, but you cannot get away with bad audio. You see what it sounds like when I don't have an external mic? It just like is a much different experience versus when I have the internal mic on. This is the Shure MVL Lav Mic. It's a relatively inexpensive mic and you can see all the links below. Instead of carrying a mic like this, I like to carry this when I travel. It sounds great. You're listening now on the Shure MVL as I walk. Some of the challenges are when you're running, it might just rub against your skin. You'll hear some sound. When you plug in the lav mic, this adapter sometimes, because it moves, the audio could get staticky. I usually mitigate that by putting in an adapter that's a little more flexible. Get one of these adapters that converts your TRRS on the mic into a TRS that goes into your camera. In terms of battery life, the DJI Pocket's supposed to get you about 2 hours if you're shooting at 1080p. I found that when I shoot at 4K, it's about like 16 minutes or so. That's why I bring this Anker 20,000 milliamp battery charger. The USB-C charges really fast, so I just keep this in my pocket and then I just charge it while I shoot. All right, we have officially lost all light. Sometimes you just gotta roll with it, and that's what makes traveling fun, and it becomes part of your story. Remember, it's not the gear that really matters at the end of the day, that's just the baseline. It really is about telling a story. And with that, welcome to the top of the 16th Avenue steps in San Francisco. And I hope you have happy vlogging. It's by no means the definitive minimalist travel vlogging setup. So if you have any suggestions on what can make it better, or if you have any questions about it, definitely let us know in the comments. And if you want to see more content like this, definitely click subscribe.
And you might like this video or this one.
I hope this helps you make some awesome travel vlogs and that you capture some memories that last with you your whole life. I'll see you next week. Whoa.